Don't go anywhere as we are set for tip.
Escalfant l'ambient de manera gratuïta. En fi, una cosa absolutament inapropiada. Quan a més, el Fred Julba no va respondre en cap moment i no va entrar en cap moment en aquesta equip. En fi, això fa que hagi estat rebut, insistint, amb una
Trying to get things going early on here for Chukarova. There's a penetration now into the basket. Again, a beautifully timed offense. And that is just too easy from the visitors. Well, Chukarova definitely have the size and the physicality down low to really punish Girona. Girona's defense needs to be very compact here tonight. Can't allow anything too easy now. Got to be very compact in everything they do. Well, deep three is up, and it's way off the mark, and it will be a rebound secured here by Laura Cornelius. It's Chukarova now trying to push this one. Well, Hayes has been one of the top scorers along with Dawana Bonner, and again, it's about trying to get her good looks. Deep three at Chukarova coming out like a house on fire. Dawana Bonner feeling the confidence early on. Well, 15 points per game so far this season here in the FIBA Women's EuroLeague. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching live on the YouTube stream, let us know who you are supporting. Are you supporting Chukarova from Turkey, or are you supporting Spa Girona? Let us know. Remember, leave a subscription. Well, there's an early foul. That's much better from Girona. They got to try and get the ball in the paint. Again, any way to get to the free throw line. I mean, size and physicality is something they're going to give up here against Chukarova. But if they can get to the free throw line, will do them a world of wonder in this game. Remember, they need to win this victory. And they come up with an interception. Good defense. Pulls up for the mid-range. Again, she had three players and went for the 15-foot jump shot. Now Chukarova with a chance to capitalize. That's going to be a turnover against Dawana Bonner. Well, pulling up for the mid-range now. And again, Girona found their bread and butter from the 15-foot jump shot. As Brittany Sykes say, you can see just feeling the confidence early on. Well, if she can try and get those open looks and try to manipulate the space and isolate as much as possible, could be a good night here for Girona. Well, the foul is going to be called. Well, that's not a bad play there, but again, it's just the pick and roll sequence. Now she's trying to fight around it, but it's a tough one. It's depending whether Brittany Sykes has made a bit of contact there on the arm. It didn't look like it from this angle, but Chukarova now with another chance here. Just leading by 1 point. Well, Bonner getting a handoff now. Go and pick and pop, trying to isolate. Pulls up for another Hail Mary three. Hits the back iron, and now Girona can try to push this. Trying to find that handoff now. Trying to get the defense to shift over. Another kick out. Doesn't go for a three-pointer. Draws the foul. And that's much better offense from the hosts. Well, the foul is going to be called against Tiffany Hayes. And there's a one player Girona will be happy to see get into a bit of foul trouble early on because they know what a dominant scoring effect she can have for Chukarova. Well, going down the middle now, trying to lob pass. Good defense. Now they can capitalize. Bit of contact. Too big, too strong, too good. And she gets the and one. Well, she is going to go to the free throw line here for the three-point play. Well, that's going to be a second personal foul called against Sykes. So this is going to be an interesting position now for the head coach. He's going to have to try and decide whether he wants to keep her on the floor, knowing she could pick up a third one, or maybe take it to the bench. Hayes makes the three-point play. Chukarova started to build their momentum, building their confidence early on here. Game day 13 of the EuroLeague Women's. Well, trying to force up a circus shot. Nobody passed to. Girona now trying to find something. Trying to bring this defense down. Still can't get it. Bono with a rebound. Chikorovo with numbers in transition. Trying to lob pass. Gray throwing it down low. Tries to go up, but in and out, doesn't get it. Well, Chelsea Gray trying to find Tiffany Hayes in the low block. It's a good move, but she's got to finish that one. And now Girona try the left from downtown. The three is up, and the three is beautifully tucked away. Araujo. Muchos gracias. Well, another turnover now. Girona can try to push this. Well, there's a penetration. Goes up, hangs the air, kisses that one off the backboard. And all of a sudden, Girona finding their confidence early on. Taking a 1-point lead. Thank you to that lady. Well, that was just a beautiful move going straight to the bucket. Again, they come up with another loose ball. Well, can she finish this one? Tries to go for the pump fake. Gets caught. Good recovery defense by Elizabeth Williams. Well, Elizabeth Williams does the exact right thing you want any good player to do. Just try to hustle back on defense and, really be a solid rim protector. Rebecca Gardner, defensively for Girona, she's been a whirlwind difference here. Baseline ball now here to Girona. Leading by 1 point. Can try to get something going. Well, if they go for a three-pointer, can definitely make this a two-possession game. As Leia Flores will inbound this one. Trying to go for options now. Just getting the ball inbound. Tries to step through. Puts up a little float again. The bank is open. One more time. El Banco de Girona está abierto. Well, who else again? Maria Araujo at the moment está fuego. She is cooking it at the moment. Great now, looking for a penetration kick out, trying to go baseline. Turns the ball over again. Girona's defense at the moment causing all sorts of problems. Had the three-point, didn't go for it, but goes to the 15-foot jump shot and lights out here. Well, Pavelo, Fontajau, all of a sudden the fans, Los Fanáticos, they are all over the place at the moment. Well, Chukarova are going to call timeout. They're going to try to get things going early on. And let's go and listen to what these two coaches have to say momentarily. Well, to all of our Basel fans watching live on the YouTube stream, hola, buenos dias, or if you're watching from Turkey, merhaba, nasılsın? Again, we want to know, ¿dónde están los fanáticos de Girona? And where are the beautiful Basel fans of Chukurova? I think they say at this part in the city of Girona, Tink duas paraules, Sami Girona. And at the moment, it's going that way here for the home team. Well, Chukurova now trailing by 5 points, trying to get something going here, just under 5 5 minutes. Trying to go for that pick and roll sequence under the basket. Goes up, and it just easily finishes that one. Even the pressure was there. Tough post move. Well, that was Elizabeth Williams again under the basket. Well, good hands, and now they can try to capitalize it. Duana Bonner comes up with a steal. Chukarova trying to get something going with Cornelius in transition while she's left a bit of time and space. Another uncontested three-point. Doesn't get it, but gets her on rebound. Wow. Los rebotes. Girona getting away with that one now. Trying a Euro step, but throws it away. And now Chukarova can possibly tie this game up with a three-pointer. We're running circles around the ball screens and trying to throw this one down to Elizabeth Williams. Well, they go for the three. The three is up, and the three is beautifully tucked away. Teşekkürler, as they would say in Turkey. Tiffany Hayes tying the game up. Just over 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Girona, as he mentioned, the last time these two teams met was on December 14th. Chukarova winning that game by a medium margin. The pump fake takes it up, doesn't get it. Well, it's a good move, but now look how quickly Chukarova trying to get out in transition. Bonner, pump fakes, goes up. Doesn't draw any contact, but it will be good. Well, she's got good movement and just a very good understanding in and around the basket. Duana Bonner, one of the top scorers, along with Tiffany Hayes here for Chukarova. Girona now trying to get things going for the perimeter. Penetration goes up, draws a foul. She'll go to the free throw line. And that's much better again, just attacking the basket. As we would like to say, más agresiva, muy fuerte, a la canastra. We'll make you both free throws, of course. Well, excuse me, making one of them now. Only a 1-point ball game with just over 3:50 to go here in the first quarter. Chukarova again trying to get into the rhythm here. Want to kind of set a little bit of daylight between them. They go down low. Good help side defense. Can't get it, but gets her a rebound. Elizabeth Williams, she will not be denied. Heidi Chukarova. But that's the one stat that separates these two teams is the rebounds, of course. Giedra Labutskiene, the Lithuanian international, checking in, but another turnover for Girona. Great now, down the middle, goes in, left-handed layup, and again, the bank is open. One more time, no help side defense whatsoever. Again, she's very aggressive when coming off those bull screens. She likes to try and get a switch on the defense, but Girona's defense needs to be a lot more aggressive. Throwing it down low. Labutskiene. Pump fake though. Turns around. Goes for a little fadeaway. Again, it's a beautiful shot from the Lithuanian international. Well, as they would say in Lithuanian, Achu. Thank you very much. Two minutes here in the first quarter. Still 3-point game to the visitors. Remember, top four is where, well, now 4 seconds left here on the shot clock. Got to get something going. Crossover, step back, three-pointer. Ho-ho, geçeler. Teşekkür ederim. Good night, and thank you. Tiffany Hayes, one more time. Lights it up. Well, she makes it a 6-point ball game now with a huge three-pointer. Huge game changer now for Chukarova. Now we're under 1.5 here in the first quarter. Well, Gardner looking for options. Falls on the ground. They're going to call a foul there, I believe, against Tiffany Hayes. Or did they call a jump ball? I'm not sure. Let's have a look at the replay. Now, look at this. Tiffany Hayes. That's being Iki Uch Lutfen. That is a big-time three-pointer right at the end of the shot clock. I think they're going to call for a 5-second violation. So again, great defense by the visitors. Flores there choking under intense pressure. But this is where Girona, collectively as a team, they need to be a lot more, aware of what's going on. Very static in their offense. Just can't allow that to happen. Well, Chukarova can make this an 8-point ball game, maybe a 9-point if they go for another 3-pointer. As Dawana Bonner, well, another Hail Mary 3. That one was very, very close, but couldn't get it. Goes out of bounds. Now, this could be a potential 2-for-1 here for Girona. Well, if they can get a score here and then get a stop down the other end, they can probably end up with the very last shot of the first quarter. But collectively, they need a little bit more movement. Labitskiani trying to set a ball screen. Sykes back into the game now, trying to get something going. Under 10 the shot clock here for Girona. Final Labitskiani takes a tough mid-range again. Can't get it. Suffocated defense from Chukarova. Well, it's a bit of a poor shot maybe. And again, shot selection. Now they've just given Girona the last. Well, she goes in with the Euro step and beautifully tucks that one off the backboard. Buenas noches. M'agrada Girona. Well, again, Girona, when they step the defense up, Chukarova avoiding the 8-second violation. Pump fakes, pulls up in the mid-range. Doesn't get it. And it will not count. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first quarter, this Group B fixture in the FIBA Women's EuroLeague, Chukarova lead 22-18 against SPA Girona. We're live here in Pavelo, Fontajau, and a much better job on the rebounds as opposed to Girona. But credit to SPA Girona defensively. When they put on a bit of full court pressure against the visitors, they have caused them to turn the ball over quite often. Well, looking to pull up in the mid-range now, looking for options. Can't get something. Effectively trying to break this defense down. Well, patience is the key here. Down the middle, hangs in the air, goes off the backboard again, punishes Girona's defense. Well, Laura Cornelius, again, with a smooth move going straight to the basket. Well, she can play like that all night from the backcourt. It could be a lot of problems for Girona. Look for the post-up now. Goes in with a finger on a smooth move right down the other end. Girona responding. Well, that's a much, much better play. Keeping it at a 4-point ball game. But again, goes to the bucket. Gets the and one. Dawana Bonner. Again, proven to be too much of a problem for the backcourt and the frontcourt defense of SPA Girona. Well, Labitskiani takes her eye off and thinks the ball screen's coming. There's a contact, and it's just too easy for Dawana Bonner. Well, making the 3-point play. SPA Girona don't want this to get too big a deficit going into the second half. They got to keep this as minimal as possible. And they've got to move the ball effectively. Well, there's the ball screen. Labitskiani now pick and pop. She'll try for 50-footed. Beautifully ices that one. And that's much better from the Lithuanian sensation. Well, Girona's got to set effective ball screens. They got to move the ball more swiftly and more crisp. Cornelius now coming off another screen. Pick and roll again. Too much time. Space. Girona's a foul. She'll go to the free throw line. Well, looks like the foul is going to be caught against Mariana Tollo. Well, the problem there was Mariana Tolo was just a little bit too late to rotate on defense. Well, there was the pick and pop there. And there you can see from Quinicha Hollingsworth. Usually very consistent from the mid-range, but Tolo was just, as we mentioned, step too late there to rotate. Wish he had no choice but to commit the foul, and that's going to be a problem. I mean, look, both teams playing a very formidable pick-and-roll offense. Defensively, that's going to be the key between them. As Hollingsworth makes the second free throw. Seven-point ball game. Girona try to break down the defense. Another mid-range. And again, beautifully tucked away by Brittany Sykes. Much, much better play from Girona. Keeping it at 5 points. Can they get a stop on defense? There's the gamble. Alexandra Chevendakic had the opportunity to take that one to the bucket, but didn't go for it. And the foul is going to be called. Well, it looks like the foul is going to be called on Faustine Parra, excuse me. Well, pulls up to Lon Two. She has a foot in the line again. She is coming out like a house on fire. Cornelius, confidence is frightening here for Chukurova. And SPA Girona have to call timeout. The home crowd a little bit disappointed at the fact they've allowed Cornelius to have so many wide open looks. Well, again, Basel fans, there you can see, I mean, not a lot to separate these two teams. It is a 7-point ball game, but the officials just having a quiet reminder with the players, maybe to keep, well, maybe it wasn't a timeout, actually. I'm not sure what the call is. So I think there may be a little bit of a delay in what's going on. But Basel fans, if you're watching live on the YouTube stream, let us know who you are supporting. Are you supporting Chukurova or are you supporting SPA Girona? To all of our fans, think duas parolas, Sami Girona. And to all of our fans in Turkey, merhaba, haydi Chukurova. Well, you can see Cornelius coming off the ball screen. A little bit too much time and space. I think they just needed to review if she had her foot on the line. In which case, it probably would need to be upgraded to a three-pointer. Well, again, that's a very close one. Well, what do you think of that one? Does she have a foot in the line? It's very, very close. Well, that's a very tough one to call that. I mean, you'd have to have a ultra zoom in. I think they're going to keep that as a 2-point shot. So still a 7-point ball game with 7:48 to go here in the second quarter. Well, shout out to my fellow colleague and friend Show, just reminding us all that Cornelius, a great player she is, started the season with Girona, but then moved over to Chukurova. Well, Show being one of the best coaches and commentators here in international basketball. Merci, mon ami. Girona now trailing by 7 points, trying to move the ball effectively, looking for a post play. At the moment, the defense very, very complacent, very comfortable, too much for Chukurova. Again, that's exactly, I mean, you can see that the defense hasn't been shifted one bit. There's not a lot of movement in the Girona offense. It's very much a spaced out, and it's too easy for them at the moment. Girona's got to be a little bit more effective. They've got to be a bit more creative. Rebecca Gardner checking back into the game for Girona. Bonner now looking for isolation. Trying to throw this one down low. On his way up with a turnaround. Another offensive rebound. Goes up and punishes them. Well, Dakic all of a sudden has come ready to play. She's only played just under 5 minutes, but again, doing her job very effectively, following up with second chances. 2 rebounds along with the 2 points here tonight. Gardner looking to isolate here. Trying to use a ball screen. Gets one from Tolo. Pulls up, can't get it. The rebound secured. Bonner putting too much on. Again, you want to ask the question why she didn't go to Quanitra Hollingsworth. I mean, Hollingsworth looks like she's got a mismatch with her every single time in the low block. And, you know, it's a good lineup that Chukarova have. When you got Dewana Bonner, who's very much one of the strongest point forwards here in the Women's EuroLeague. You want to draw the bigs away from the basket and get that isolation. Hollingsworth is a very lethal back down post play, but we got a timeout now. These two teams want to talk it over. Let's hear what both coaches have to say.
Transition, okay? Transition does mean what we said on the locker room. Look the guards fast, okay? Try to look for Maria Portolo here. Or Maria open, pass here. And then, if you don't want to go for the handoff, pass, cut, second post, screen. Now swing the ball and play the pick and roll on the other side. More dynamic game, okay? This is the way I said, okay? We have to make the court wide. Hey, next static will be a good thumb. Good thumb. If we don't have the high cross, dynamic set, okay? Starter, eh?
1, 2, 3, aquí.
Well, Girona currently have on the floor Leia Flores along with Rebecca Gardner. Maria Arajo has been one of their most effective players so far. 2 for 3 from the field. Chukarova almost come up, but it's still there. Laura Cornelius unable to get a hand to it. They're going to the pick and roll offense. They're going to call a foul under the basket. Looks like that one's going to be called against Chelsea Gray. Or maybe it's against Quanitra Hollingsworth, actually. No, I think that one is Gray. So she's only just checked back into the game. So baseline ball to Girona. Another bump in the whole crowd. Wanting a reaction there, but not going to get it, of course. Time and space takes it from 17 feet, doesn't get it. An offensive rebound. The putback is good. And much better by Mariana Tolo. Well, that's how Girona's got to play. They got to go after every second chance points. They got to be a little bit more aggressive. Now, remember, they do get more rebounds every game than Chukarova. But defensively, they got a problem because they have struggled to defend the pick and roll. And that's just too easy by Chelsea Gray. Well, she came off the ball screen. Defense just invited her to take the mid-range jump shot. It's a little teardrop. Nobody going in for an offensive rebound. Chukarova can try to push this. Well, Cornelius pump fakes three-pointer, and it is raining three-pointers by the team from Turkey. Well, we just had a timeout. We're about to have another one. Now it's a 12-point ball game. Girona at the moment, again, defensively, without any identity, of course, but on the offense, it's got heart and desire.
4 and 5, no. 4 and 5 don't switch.
No, it's Spain.
Normal Spain, they switch guards.
No. Okay, this was in the fourth.
Post player.
The fourth in Spain.
4 is doing the Spain to 5.
Yes.
Don't switch. Okay, you don't see 5 screen. And we helping the opposite side longer. Okay? We helping the... But communicate her the market.
So she comes to the ball screen. This four try not to let her screen and you going on the ball. We have to.
Yeah?
The fours and fives are not pushing out
Between
you or you.
4 and 5.
You don't
Vale?
switch with the
No
five and
switching.
back
No, no, no. I don't want all of most of you.
The
Vale?
ball switch, yeah.
You have it, you
Whatever
go.
the ball screen.
Vale?
You understand?
Yeah? You by yourself.
If you don't understand.
Oye.
You don't.
Next one, three. Next one, three. You know, vale? Keep playing, guys. Keep.
Well, they can see the coach is in very good, effective communication with his players, just trying to identify which players to switch or rotate against. And Girona trying to go to their usual, traditional, as you would say, Spanish pick and roll, which involves an extra back pick on the ball screener. Trailing by 12 points now, just over 5 minutes now. Good pass down low. Tolo doesn't want to take it on one-on-one. The movement from Girona, again, very static here, not a lot of options. 3 on the shot clock. Penetration, contact, gets the M1. And she saves them just when nothing was going on offense. Maria Araujo. A little bit of crisscross action there. Gotta like that. That's what I call baloncesto. Muy bonito. Can't make the three-point play, but it's still a 10-point ball game. Chukwuemeka with all the confidence at the moment. The question is now, can they capitalize? Well, an offensive foul is going to be called. So an illegal screen against the visitors. Well, the foul is going to be called against Elizabeth Williams. The crowd, well, excuse me, the home crowd. I don't think there was too much protest from the Chukwuemeka head coach. I think he was just happy to let the play go on. Girona can cut this down to single digits. Foul is going to be called. What's a blocking foul? So it's going to be a baseline possession to Girona. Trying to get things going now. Setting another ball screen. Araujo now looking for the isolation. Trying to take this in the low block. Fakes, turns around. Gets rejected. Well, no into casa. As they would say in Turkish. Hoşçakalın, güle güle. Goodbye. Chukwuemeka pulls up now. Mid-range, can't get it. Girona still trailing by 10 points. Want to cut this down to single digits. Goes in. Wrap route. Muchos gracias. And one. She'll go to the free throw line here for the three-point play. Well, that's a tough move. Going straight to the bucket. Split 2 defenders. Oh, look at this. Rebecca Gardner splits him like a California roll with the finger roll and the kiss off the backboard. Well, Gardner's got to be that player because now you can see Chukwuemeka wasting no time to get Bonner back into the game, who in my mind is probably the best player on the court at the moment. She is just a phenomenal talent. Girona sitting 4th place here in Group B. 2 victories separate 1st place to 6th. So anything can really change momentum here in the FIBA Women's EuroLeague. 4 minutes left here in the second. Gardner now 5 points here tonight. Lewis has had things going early on very well from the perimeter. Pulls up, contact, doesn't get the and-one, but she'll go to the free throw line for the 2 free throws. The foul is going to be called against Leia Florente, excuse me. Yeah, I love the way Cornelius used the ball screen. Look how she makes the contact here against Flores. Just when she feels it, there. Slight bit of contact, and that's why she's going to the free throw line. And that's just a veteran's move. Well, Girona again find themselves down by 9 points, but they have got it back to single digits. Well, suffocating defense, and now Gardner gets it back, doesn't give up on it. Girona taking a few gambles here offensively. Again, relying on the isolation. In and out, doesn't get it, but much better offensive rebound. It's Tolo giving them a chance. Step through, backboard, gets it to Ruck. It's just a tough play going to the basket, but it's all about second chances. Mariana Tolo being a world difference here. Another curl on the screen, another offensive rebound. Chukwurova coming into this game, only 39 rebounds per game. Second chances there, greeting themselves like a buffet here at the moment. 3 seconds left, gotta get something going. Gray pulls up, mid-range. Again, the dagger right at the end of the shot clock. Chelsea Gray punishes Girona. Back to a 9-point ball game. Tolo kicking this one out. There's a ball screen. She'll pull up from the mid-range. Nobody going in, but there you can see all someone has to do is run in from the weak side to give Girona an opportunity, but nobody making the effort. It can't always be Mariana Tolo all game. Somebody's got to help her out. Chukwurova, chance to make this double digits again. Gray going in. Dump pass, goes up with it. No foul called. A bounce pass under the basket, kicks out, had the shot, doesn't go for it. A bit of a wasted transition there for Girona. Cornelius, tough defense, goes up. Well, that's great defense by Laura Cornelius. Well, Girona's got to try and get some more stuff in transition here, because you know with Chukwurova, they're a very big, disciplined half-court set team. And another illegal screen set. This time it is Quanitra Hollingsworth. I think that Rebecca Gardner just hitting the floor. Let's have a look at the replay. Well, that's tough. I'm not too sure about that one. To me, it looks like Gardner just runs full steam ahead right into Hollingsworth, but again, it's hard to see from that just one angle. We didn't see if Hollingsworth maybe reached out with the right elbow. 17th out now. Again, goes in, but she's got to finish that one. But Gardner did a good job of getting straight to the bucket. Just put a little bit too much on it going up off the backboard. Minute and a half to go here in the second quarter. Hesitation now, pump fakes under the basket. Beautiful play. Bonner gets blocked by the bucket. And this is where Girona needs to capitalize. Transition, they got a number player up here. Trying to force away in contact, goes up, no foul called. And Rebecca Gardner putting on a clinic at the moment. Well, Gardner cuts it down to a 7-point ball game. Minute to go here. Chukwurova maybe could go for a 2-for-1. Cornelius kicks out, gets the deflection. Good hands by Brittany Sykes. Well, Sykes just putting hands in the passing lane, not allowing an open kick out for Chukwurova. 53 seconds left. We're going to have a timeout to hear what these two coaches have to say. For Basel fans watching live on the YouTube stream, who are you supporting? Are you supporting Chukwurova of Turkey, Haydi Turkey, Turk basketball seviyorum, or are you supporting Spa Girona? Think duas palavras, Sami Girona.
Every pick and roll go under to be there. Don't go lateral, okay? Be in front here. Make a run into the space, be in front of her. Vale? They want to finish under ring every time. Now, this sideline, how many seconds we have? 9. We play 5. Here, ball, Chelsea's screening, Q. No offense foul, please. And she saw up here, we pass the ball. Laura, Ale, you are in the other side. Yeah. Hey, screen, we go to screen low, you roll and I want Divi here. Divi on the top, you screen and go corner, and Alex come up. This is space, this is space. Yeah, everybody. Ladies.
Well, patience is the key here for Chukwuemeka. He really shouldn't try to rush anything on offense. They have the size of physicality mismatches against Girona. But same with Girona, they need to get out and transition a lot quicker. More fast break points to them, as well as going for more second chances. They can get back in this game easily. Cornelius will inbound this one here for Chukwuemeka. Now remember, if they get a quick bucket here and a stop down the other end, a 2-for-1 potentially could be on for Chukwuemeka. But they're going to have to play very collective, compact defense. A bit of a high 3-2 zone again. Left uncontested. And maybe not the best decision from Girona to go for a very open zone defense in the front court. Back to 11-point ball game. Well, excuse me, 9-point ball game. Girona can maybe get this down to 7 or 6 here. Got a spinning round going, and that is, well, that's a tough move, but really unfortunate not to get the M1. We should go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Teşekkür ederim Mali Keşel. Arkadaşım. Türkçe çalışıyorum. But 2 free throws here for Rebecca Gardner. Probably been the best player so far here for Girona, along with Mariana Tolo. But with that free throw, she goes up to 8 points. Joint top with Brittany Sykes. Well, Duana Bonner leading the scoring so far here with 10 points for Chukwuemeka. And now Rebecca Gardner also has 10 points, along with Maria Araujo. Well, there you can hear Somi Defensa, Somi Girona. Magrada Spa Girona, as they would say here. Chukwuemeka now. There's a foul drawn. What's one thing they definitely do a good job of in the backcourt is the dribble handoff offense. Trying to get the switch on defense. Gardner wasn't aware of it. Well, she anticipated the ball screen was coming, but they faked out the ball screen. So now will be 2 free throws. It's a costly foul to give away. The only one positive is if she misses one of these free throws, Girona will get the ball back, but you can guarantee no problems whatsoever for Tiffany Hayes. Well, miss the second one. Maybe it will pay off now. Gardner, 10 points in the game. 4 now. She's got to get something going. Well, they got to get a shot off. Step back. 3 is up. And again, a very poor way to end the first half. I mean, not a bad basketball here from Rebecca Gardner, but she's got to take it to the bucket and get fouled. But that's a good first half for her in terms of scoring. But ladies and gentlemen, we will show you some highlights and some stats here from the first half. This is round 13 of, and the head coach of Basketland, who is watching this game, give her a follow on Twitter. She is also one of the very best, if not the best, international basketball commentators. Shona Thurborn, she's watching tonight. Well, 8-point ball game. Girona can't cut this down to 6 points. Remember, they did have the last shot in the first half, but weren't able to get anything going. Again, this is where their offense a little bit stagnant. Sykes pulls up mid-range. Again, beautifully executed. But the problem here for Spa Girona, everything is all about the individual. You know, when somebody doesn't have the ball in their hands, you got to do something. Flash to the bucket, go set an off screen, do something. Because the defense at times a little bit too easy for Chukwuemeka. Cornelius coming off the ball screen now. Comes to the right, tries to get that contact again, doesn't get it. In the first half, she did a similar move going to the free throw line, but can't capitalize that. Girona with the confidence, still trailing by 6. They go for a three. Three is up. No good. Well, battling for the offensive rebound. Out of bounds. But that will be Chukarova. But you got to give credit there because not a lot in the first half did we see Girona battle for second chances. And that was Leah Flores just trying to be more aggressive, trying to put Chukarova under pressure. Going back to the pick and roll option. Cornelius coming off the ball screen. Turns it over. That's got to be an unsportsmanlike, surely. Yep. The upgrade. No hesitation. Well, it was a poor pass, a turnover, and a bit of a knee-jerk reaction coming from, I think they called that one against, let's say, Chelsea Gray, I believe. No. Yeah. No, Tiffany Hayes, excuse me. My apologies. That's unfortunate for Tiffany Hayes because she's not the one that commits a turnover. But it's kind of, as we mentioned, it's just a bit of a reaction, impulsive reaction. But Tiffany Hayes, I mean, she's one of the top players here in the FIBA Women's EuroLeague. She's averaging 15 points per game. But unfortunately, in that situation, she's put in a situation where she doesn't necessarily, she's not accountable for what's happened there, but a very tough one for Chukarova. Well, Hayes has played 11 games so far. She's playing just over 30 minutes per game, averaging 15 points and 5.5 rebounds. I mean, it just goes to show what a tough player she is. Girona now, only trailing by 4. Can cut it down to 2 points. Doesn't get it. That's a good look, but they got to capitalize. And now Chukarova can try to restore a little bit of order. Gardner, again, the defensive effort from Rebecca Gardner. Chukarova choking under intense pressure. And down to that lady. Well, Gardner putting her hands in the passing lanes here, making the passes difficult. As Gray just got the final touch. Gardner now, she uses the ball screen, kicks this one out to Sykes. Time, space, 18 foot, way off the mark. Yeah, maybe not the best shot to take. Girona probably needs to get something going a little bit more to the basket. Try to be a little bit more aggressive. Settling for the long mid-range shots. Making life easy for Chukarova. Cornelius now, hesitation. Look for a handoff. There's the kick out. 3 is up. 3 is nothing but net. And they have been making it rain here tonight. Tiffany Hayes, again, confidence, very frightening. 13 points, just 2 below her average, but that's her 3rd treble tonight. Gardner, she responds with a 3. She puts it up and again can't get it, but this time Girona secured the offensive rebound. Goes behind the back, little teardrop, no foul calls. Great defense by Cornelius, but even better recovery by Brittany Sykes. Sykes now in and out. Goes in with a little teardrop. Can't capitalize. Well, you got to give credit to the heart and inspiration. Well, this could be a problem. Tiffany Hayes, hopefully she's okay, but she's holding on to her ankle. And that is a worrying sign for Chukarova. She does appear to be in quite a lot of agony. Let's have a look at the replay. Well, it's hard to see that. I don't think any contact was made, but my fear is there may be something popped, but that is a worrying sign for Chukarova. Well, here was the transition play where she got out. Just that. Hopefully it's a roll. It's a sprain. Because if it's a sprain, the longest she's going to be out will probably be 2 weeks. But hopefully it's nothing more than a sprain. But again, respect and admiration coming from the Girona fans. A very passionate basketball crowd really have gone on top of the away players But in case where a player is injured, humility and empathy goes a very long way, and that's what we love about international basketball. The fans, you guys make this a great atmosphere. Girona's still trailing by 7 points now, trying to get back in this one. Goes in a little bit too much. Nobody falling in for an offensive rebound, and that's going to be the story of the second half. Cukurova should have no problems winning this one. Well, just a bit of a follow-up. Is that? Well, tries to go a bit of contact, gets it to drop. Well, Gardner just punishes them. But she is just so tough as nails in the block. She doesn't care who's guarding her. She has the confidence to take on anybody. And now can they capitalize? 5-point ball game. 6 minutes here in the third quarter. Well, good recovery defense. They get a wide open look. And that's much better rotation from Girona. Sykes now going all the way. Contact doesn't get the and-one. But she will go to the free throw line. The foul is on Cornelius. Well, that's a good foul in my mind. It's a contested shot, but I think what an unsportsmanlike, but there's no way in a million years you're going to call that one. Well, a bit of information on Hayes. Apparently, she has also injured this ankle before, where she's missed a lot of time. So, again, hopefully it's just a sprain, which will only take a week, maybe 10 to 14 days at most. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. But again, shout out to head coach of Basketland, Shona Thorburn. Follow her on Twitter at Shona Thorburn, one of the best basketball coaches and the FIBA basketball commentators in the world. Well, now it's a three-point ball game. Cukurova have led this game by 11 points. Bonner goes in. Fangirl can't finish it. Well, Girona's got numbers. Can they capitalize? They can tie the game up with a three-pointer. Cut it down to a one-point ball game with a two-point field goal. Gardner's feeling the confidence. There's a pump fake. I think they're going to call a traveling violation. And this is where I mean Girona has to get more transition. I mean, look, Mariana Tolo has been phenomenal in the first half of the offensive rebounds, playing close to the basket. But she's letting her team down when she's trying to take Elizabeth Williams off the dribble. And that's what I'm going back to. Girona, if they get more fast break points, they probably could have the lead in this game. Cukurova currently right in the storm in the third quarter. Right now, spin out. Beautiful backdoor play. And again, it's beautiful basketball. You gotta love it. Well, that is what I like to call harika, Turk basketball. Beautiful, amazing. Love the way they share the rock. Gardner heavily defended.
Canvi, l'Espart Girona, canvi patrocinat per Pneumàtics Parelló, entra Shea Murphy substituint Laia Flores.
Well, there's a pick and roll sequence. Much better penetration now, hangs in the end. That's a much better move, but again, what you love about Cukurova, there's a careless foul to give away. But you like that attack from the basket. Maria Araujo showing the confidence. That's great because then you got three players. Elizabeth Williams, along with Dewana Bonner, and Laura Cornelius for that matter. I mean, they clog the lanes. They go for the rebounds. 5-point ball game. Just over under 4.5 here in the third quarter. Cukurova still in the lead. There's another mid-range. She's been deadly and remains automatic. Remains on fire. Chelsea Gray shooting the lights out. Somebody call the electricians. Está fuego. Well, we got a timeout now. Not much difference in the third quarter. Only 1 point difference. The Gray keeping Chukurova up by 7.
Again, we need to move the ball before the ones-on-ones. Move the defense, okay? Start with situations of 2, okay? 2. Next one will be Rebecca playing the Iverson, okay? To that side, Rebecca, I want you to receive the ball, okay, great. Good pass to Rebecca. Tolo will go for a good screen. Shea, you are in the corner, okay? Bien. If Rebecca doesn't find the one-on-one, okay, or the pick and roll, we'll swing the ball to Maria, and Shea, you will duck in, okay? And Breed, you fake the stagger, and you go to take the hand off, or tunnel, or Shea, back swing for Maria. Maria, dynamic hand off, because I want, or this pass, okay, to Maria. Take it around and attack it
Well, there's Hayes, of course, catering the ankle injury she's already suffered this season. And you got to give a lot of respect and pay homage to these players. It's really tough when you go through one injury, the recovery, and then you come back, and then you re-injure it. I mean, she is one tough player. 7-point lead to Chukurova. Confidence in Girona's offense dwindling just momentarily here in the last few possessions. Sykes now had the pick and roll option, didn't go to it. 1 second left, got to force it up. 24-second violation. Chukurova with the Harika defense. Well, Chukurova's defense just sending a message to Girona saying, O zaman hadi başlayalım. Let's get it started. Well, it's a good question coming from Low 777 in the YouTube chat. How many rebounds so far? Well, you'd be interested to know coming into this game. Girona is actually a better rebounding team, getting 41 rebounds a game. At the moment, Girona with 19 rebounds, Chukurova with 18. So, stat sheet doesn't lie for them momentarily. Sykes pulls up, doesn't get it. That's a good look, but she's got to tuck that one away. Could have made it a 5-point ball game. Beautiful build-up now. Goes in the lane. Front iron. Can't get it. Sykes now can try to push this. This is where Girona need transition points. Tries to step through. Bonner suffocating defense. Well, hesitated on the 3. But again, nobody going in for an offensive rebound. And now the rebounds are tied at 19 apiece. Oh, no, my apologies. Still 1 point difference. 20 rebounds. To Girona. Hesitation play. Puts it up. Sounds like a damn one, but it will be 2 free throws. Well, Gray is just putting on a clinic at the moment. I mean, look at that. That is Harika. Yakshamlar. Well, currently the free throw line here for Chukurova. Chelsea Gray, 9 points here this evening. She's 44% from the field, 4 for 9. Hasn't made a three-pointer yet. But so far, she's 3 for 4 from the charity stripe. Well, Gray at the moment, looking at her stats. The questions coming in from Dylan Banks. How many assists does Gray have? Gray currently has 0 assists for that matter. And there you can see a beautiful response. The much-needed play, Labutskiere, Lietuva. Well, Lithuanian sensation getting into the game. That was a much-needed bucket. Still a man-to-man defense. They just cannot afford. Goes into the bucket, doesn't get the, well, she does get the foul, but she doesn't get the and one, so it's going to be another 2 free throws. The foul is on the Lithuanian, Lebutskiene. Well, the closeout was, it's not a bad closeout, but again, once she gets on the floor, Duana Bona, I mean, she is simply tough to defend. Hesitation move, reads the defense effectively. Well, Duana Bona, 10 points here this evening. She's made 1 free throw off an and one play, 3 for 6 from the field with 1 3-point field goal. And she's 5 rebounds away from a double-double. I mean, she's incredible. The kind of pro you want on your team. Kemal Çakmazel, nasılsın arkadaşım? Türkçe çalışırım. Well, back to a 9-point ball game. Just over 1.5 here in the third quarter. Girona still trailing here, still trying to break it down. We're going in the post now. Tolo going in with a skyhook, can't get it. But again, same story. Nobody. Tareta, Vicente, si hablo español, ahora necesito narrar en inglés. Pero mucho gusto. That's a good play there now. Coming off a bull screen. Pulls up in the mid-range. 15-foot, can't get it. Now Girona, got to push it. Got to get something in transition. It's a potential 4-on-3, but nobody running with her. Well, wide open look. 3 is up. 3 puntos. Por favor, señorita Teresa. And again, who else nails it from downtown? Leila Flores. Well, that's her first treble of the game. Teşekkür ederim Elif Naz Ozdemir. Well, the gamble coming from Sykes. Foul is called. The foul is on the ground. Well, maybe a split second too late on the gamble. If you want to compare stills in this game at the moment, so far only 5 stills here for Girona. And only 4 for Čukurova. Now, Čukurova do have 10 turnovers. And Girona, ironically, only 9, so not too bad. Je ne parle pas français. C'est très difficile. Je t'oublie le français. Well, there you can see mid-range. Bona can't get it. Rebound now. Numbers. Sykes is going to go all the way. Fangirl lays it up. Much better. Transition basketball from spot Girona. Again, they can give themselves a chance if they get more points on the fast break. You gotta love the effort. 14 points for Brittany Sykes in this game. Going to his own defense now. Paying off. Good rebounds. And that's the end of the third quarter. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's cut down to a 4-point ball game. Čukurova just crumbling under a little bit of pressure there at the end. Let us know in the YouTube live stream, who are you supporting? Well, to all the Turkish basketball fans coming on, team, Girona has 23. And interestingly now, Čukurova are leading the rebounds 25 to 23. To answer the final question, I am from the United Kingdom. Final quarter hit. This is a Group B fixture. Remember, the top 4 teams in the FIBA Women's EuroLeague will qualify for the quarterfinals. Mid-range doesn't get it. Now they had the chance to cut it down. Kemal Çakmazel, Josh Bet. Benim Josh Bet. But now Girona can try to cut this down to a 1-possession game. Big possession now. Crossing over, going down the middle. Leia time gets fouled, and she will go to the free throw line. And that's much better from Leia Flores. Well, Leia Flores, you can see, just getting straight to the bucket. The crossover, doesn't use the bull screen. Shaking, baking. Well, that's quite a hard foul. Big free throws from Flores. Doesn't get the first one. Well, if we compare the free throws in this game, that's her first free throw. She's 0 for 1. I mean, they've only missed 3 free throws this evening. compared to Chukarova. I mean, they've been unbelievable. 11 for 12 for the visitors. So now it's a potential one-possession game. Chukarova still with the lead, still hanging in there. Well, these amazing basketball fans here in Girona, they like to say, M'agrada or Sami Girona. Good help side defense by Tolo. And now they can potentially, well, left uncontested, takes it, mid-range, doesn't get it. But who else? Nobody going in for offensive rebounds. Ferhat Turan, arkadaşım, teşekkür ederim. And to answer the questions, I'm from London, the United Kingdom, obviously. Jamón en España, muchas gracias, but the three is up, no good. Me encanta comer todos comidas españoles. And now it's another chance here for Girona. They'll probably tie this one up under 8.5 to go. They go down low, Tolo spinning out. And Girona the foul on the ground, smart play. Well, that's a smart play. Look, as soon as she gets it, spin out baseline. I mean, this is a primetime post move by Mariana Tolo. She's got 6 points tonight. Chukarova don't want to let the pressure get to them. They don't want to pick up too many early fouls. Sykes all the way. Simply unstoppable. Sami Girona. M'agrada Girona, as they would say. And we got a timeout. Chukarova, we're leading by as many as 12. At the moment, it's now a 1-point ball game with 8 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Round 13 of the FIBA Women's EuroLeague.
Layups, distance, baseline, rules. When we play horse 5, you side the 4, Alan is leaving, Q is coming, handle, attack. Vale?
Right now.
Yeah? And we play simple, guys. And now is the moment to execute, to play with confidence, and to be harder. All the room we have. We can make layup, layup, layup. Let's go, guys. Let's go, let's go. Right there.
Well, Girona now playing with a lot more confidence in this game. The question is, can they keep it going on? Well, Chukarova just need to play with a bit more patience. At the moment, they're pushing the panic button. Probably just need to try and get something in the low block. I mean, they got to use the size and hide in the post. Cornelius just needs to keep things under composure here in the backcourt. No need to panic. Keep things under control. And there's the ball screen. This time they're going to call the foul against Tolo. Now, a few times you did see them call an illegal screen. And I think that's a good ball. Well, actually, I don't know, to be honest. To me, that maybe looked like a moving screen. I would say Quinitra Hollingsworth, who's one hell of a player. I mean, look, to me, you want to get the ball there in the low block. Chelsea Gray just missing. That's what Hollingsworth does. That's why she's great. Because she has a strong basketball IQ as a center. She knows where to position herself. The only criticism I was getting, she got away with a legal screen. But again, fights with the offensive rebound, contests for it very well. Mariana Tolo just getting caught out on the box out. Kamal Chakmazel, I would love to. We'll definitely be there one day, my friend. And thank you, Ferhat Turan. Barnabas Visi, muchas gracias. Well, now a few seconds here. Gray's got to isolate. Fadeaway, takes it. Teşekkürler. That's what you have to say. İyi akşamlar. I mean, the fadeaway was just, that's harika. Well, it's back to a three-point ball game. Plenty of time left in this game. The thing is, neither of these two teams want to pick up any fouls now. They don't want to get into foul trouble because you want to have fouls to gamble by the end of the quarter. At the moment, 2 team fouls for Girona and 2 for Chukurova, so they got to be careful. They've only got 2 more to give. Post up now. Way too strong off the backboard. Well, patience is going to be the virtue here in the fourth quarter for both these two teams. Cornelius, 15 feet, takes it, doesn't get it. The rebound secured by Labutskiene. Well, Lithuania has been relatively quiet in this game, only 6 for 4. Teardrop goes back to the free throw line. Well, Flores, the hesitation coming off the ball screen. As soon as she gets down the middle, well, she's playing Cornelius at her own game that she did in the first half. Just getting her on her back and making that contact. Well, the Gardner has checked back into the garden and has decided that a little bit of work is needed. Well, Rebecca Gardner, 13 points, second top scorer for Girona, just behind Sykes. Now, taking Sykes to the bench. Interesting, they don't play. That's a question, too, Shona Thurborn. Why they don't have Rebecca Gardner. So, Coach Thurborn, the assistant coach, I'll get my facts right this time, of Basketland, and one of the best commentators in the international water hoops, Shona Thurborn, why do they not play Rebecca Gardner and Brittany Sykes at the same time? Is it a collision of positions? Let us know in the YouTube chat if you are watching. 1-point ball game with those 2 free throws. And you can see just simply a mismatch they can't handle within the low block. I mean, Flores is always going to have a tough time defending. When you have to defensively match up with Chelsea Gray. I mean, Chelsea Gray is just one of the ultimate, as we like to say, bowlers here in the Women's EuroLeague. She's got probably one of the most consistent and lethal off the dribble mid-range shots. So that's going to be the 3rd team foul for Girona. Only one more foul to give here in the fourth quarter. Great now. Fadeaway. Takes it. Back iron. Doesn't get it. Well, this is big for Girona. They can take the lead. And you can see the kick out. Deep 3. 3 is up. Way off the mark. Offensive rebound, still can't get it. Teresa Vincente, me llamo Josh Nopal. Another turnover. Well, they don't capitalize. And there's the contact, the blocking foul. It's going to be 2 free throws. She's in the process to shoot it now. Cornelius, I would say she took a good charge, and I'd have to agree with the Chukurova head coach. Let's have a look at the replay. First of all, it's a good Euro step. Oh, that's a 50-50. Well, let us know in the YouTube chat. Was that a blocking foul, or should that have been an offensive foul? The big free throws now for Rebecca Gardner. 13 points. She's been 5 for 5 from the free throw line this evening. If she makes these free throws, she'll give them a 1-point lead. We'll time the game up at 58 apiece. This is a big free throw, a big moment. Makes them both. Girona have finally taken the lead here in the game. Well, this is where Chukurova now have to manage not only going down by 1 point, but also managing the emotion, the energy from this crowd, and try to stand this one collectively. Hayes now back in the game. Cornelius, mid-range, takes it, doesn't get it, but an offensive rebound, tries to go up with it, still can't get it. Girona survive. Well, that's a tough play there because they tried to use the size in the low block. Went for the offensive rebound, couldn't capitalize. Home crowd getting it this one. Sami Girona, as they would say, mid-range. Front iron, can't get it. Now, there's nobody running in transition, so you don't need to panic here. Trying to get something good here in their offense. few seconds now. Hangs in the air, gets it. Tough play for Alexandra Krivendakic. Well, that was a big, big possession. Emotionally, mentally, keeping Chukarova in this one. Lebedskietti, hard foul. And that's going to be 2 free throws for the Lithuanian international. The foul is going to be called against Elizabeth Williams. Well, there was a simple pump fake. Lebedskietti coming from what many would argue is the mecca of European basketball, the beautiful country of Lithuania. Well, she played well for Lithuania, as I mentioned already, in the FIBA Eurobasket qualifiers. That was a stunning thriller against France. They played at the Jeep Arena in Vilnius. France won the game, though, and thus qualified for the upcoming Eurobasket this summer, which will be hosted in Israel and Slovenia. I don't know about you, but I'm heading to the FIBA Women's Eurobasket this summer. It is going to be phenomenal. But then Lebedskietti, it was a do-or-die game against Ukraine. And Yagapova, arguably one of the greatest players here in international basketball, leading Ukraine to the win that cemented their flight tickets to this upcoming FIBA Women's Eurobasket. But now it's about the FIBA Women's EuroLeague. Under 4.5, 1-point ball game. Girona found themselves back in this one. Remember, these two teams met on the 14th of December. They met in Turkey. Chukarova with the victory. But Williams has got to post up. Bumps, jumper, gets it. Tough move by Elizabeth Williams. She now moves up to 10 points. That's a veteran's play, taking responsibility, stepping up big time, giving her team, or retaking the lead by 1 point. There's another little teardrop. Doesn't get the rebound. It's been secured by Duana Bonner. Well, Bonner's got 12 points tonight. The foul is going to be called, and that's the last team foul for Girona. So no more fouls to give. That's on Maria Araujo. Now the question is there any need to go for it? There's no need to do that. You need that last foul. Because the downside to that is Chukarova, well, there's no downside actually. I'm going to be quiet now. Chukarova's already put them in the penalty. So any more fouls for these two teams, it will be free throws. Going all the way. Nice little dime. Williams wasn't expecting it. And now they got numbers. Gardner, reverse slab, gets the and one. Buenas noches. Vámonos. Girona está listo a jugar baloncesto. La pelota está con el Gardner. Está trabajando en la cancha. She has come ready to play tonight here in round 13 of the FIBA Women's Eurobasket. Making a 3-point play. Big, big possession. Now it's a 2-point lead to Girona. Well, a 2-pointer will tie it up. A 3-pointer will give them the lead. Not a lot of movement, but another turnover. Well, no, they retake it. Now it's only a few seconds on the shot clock. Girona don't want to foul here. Mid-range, takes it, tying the game up. Big time shot. Ice cold in the feints. Chelsea Gray. I tell you what, I want a Chukarova jersey, and I want Chelsea Gray's name on the back. She is simply cooking it here tonight. Avoids the 5-second violation. Gardner coming off one bull screen. Slice of defense. This lady will not be denied. She's playing for an MVP. It's still a 2-point ball game. She's got to be careful. Someone coming from behind. Goes in, little finger on again. Cool as you like. Krivendakic. Gracias, Ana Iglesias. 2 minutes to go here. Well, let us know in the YouTube chat who's going to win this one. Will it be Chukarova or will it be Girona? And there's a pump fake now, trying to get something going. Goes it, gets rejected. Follow up. And that's going to be a 24-second violation. Phenomenal defense. Mario, me llamo Josh, no me llamo Paul. ¿Quién es Paul? No conozco un Paul. O Paulo. Well, that was a big-time block by Elizabeth Williams. Huge block. Or could that block be the block of the game? There's plenty of time left. But Chukarova played a lot of confidence in this game. Great now. Can she get the magic going? It's going to be a kickball violation. So fresh 14 for Chukarova. Well, the double team was coming from Rebecca Gardner, but it was just Gray did a good job of bouncing it off a foot, so that's why the kickball violation. Well, she actually fumbles it, but not the worst fumble to have. Ozcan Tunçer. Teşekkür ederim arkadaşım. Well, now, big moment. Three's up. No good. Well, the rebound secured by Girona. Now remember, any fouls will send them to the free throw line. They don't want to foul. Over a minute to go. Big possession now. Sykes kicking this one out to Gardner. Throwing it down low, looking for the post up. Spinning around, going in. Doesn't get the drop. And why commit the foul? Why? Well, the question's coming from Villain. How many assists does Gray have? Well, currently, Gray, well, she has one assist, but she's been cooking with 14 points this time. She's been a go-to player. Lucia Sanchez, hola, ¿qué pasa? Gracias, Bule. 86, Salamanca. But now big free throws here for Chukarova. Tie ball game, 66 apiece. 12 for 13 from the free throw line as a team. Chukarova literally have gone to the charity stripe, and they have made every single free throw count, apart from the one they've missed. The only missed free throw came from Laura Cornelius, and she misses. Oh, Kreven Dakic missing the second free throw. Now it's a one-point ball game. Well, the foul has been called, and that foul is going to be called against Tiffany Hayes. Now, Tiffany Hayes. Well, Victor Rodriguez, ¿Quién es Paul Nielsen? Yo no le conozco. Let's have a look at the replay here. Well, I think that's a tough one there because, I mean, it's a good move by Sykes, but does she not commit the contact there? I think that's what the officials may be discussing. But they're going to stay with the call. So 2 free throws for Brittany Sykes. The Dejuan, I've never said that in my entire commentating career, but you know what? I don't want to ruin Mike Breen's legacy. Well, big play by Brittany Sykes, tying the game up at 67 apiece. Well, this is huge now. This free throw will give them a 1-point cushion. Remember, Girona, oh, they missed it. Girona in 5th place, 7-5. They win this game. They'll be tied with Chukarova at both 8-5. Chukarova in 3rd place behind Sopron and Perfumerias Avenida, who played tonight. Big possession. Bono looking for a penetration. Crossing over. Step through. Puts up a Hail Mary 3. Doesn't get it. Well, 2-pointer. And now Girona with a chance to win the game. This is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. Last shot. Fasten your seatbelts. Get the oxygen tanks ready. Here we go. Hodges now. 1 second. Takes the fadeaway. Doesn't get it. We are headed into overtime, baby. Vámonos. Heidi. Well, this is why you watch the FIBA Women's EuroLeague. Sykes had a chance to become a hoop superhero. Yo no puedo respirar. Los fanáticos. Give me the oxygen tank. Possession. A lot of people have been asking about stats. If you want to know about certain players and statistics, just give us a shout on the YouTube live stream. Let us know which player, what stat you want to know. Remember, no more fouls for either of these two teams to give. And there's the foul. So Gardner will go to the free throw line. The foul is going to be called against Cornelius. A little bit of an overzealous. But that's, if you are Girona right now and you notice Cornelius is defending Gardner in the block, you got to take her in the post. It's a mismatch. Now, the old urban legend saying is the team who scores first in overtime is usually the team that wins. Marc Amat, tinc duas parolas, somi Girona. M'agrada Girona. Well, Tolo's rebounding at the moment. She has a total of 5 rebounds and 6 points, so she's 5 rebounds and 4 points away from a double-double. On the lay now, another turnover. 1-point ball game. Girona leading by 1. Proroga. Gracias. Big possession now. Gardner trying to get something going. Throwing this one down to Solo. Tough fadeaway, doesn't get it. Well, this is going to be a big moment now. They got to keep things under composure here. They got to try and make the most of their size now. Gray crisscrossing. Under 10 the shot clock. Well, there's the foul, so she will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. That's a smart play by Alexandra Krevendakic. Because Gardner thinks the bull screen's come. Krevendakic just faking the bull screen. Drawing the contact. She will go to the free throw line. Problem is she was 1 for 2 in her last journey. Again, misses again. So she has missed a total of 2 out of the 3 missed free throws for Chukurova. But she can tie the game up if she makes this one. Missed them both. Costly error. Maybe that could be a defensive go-to weapon for Girona. Foul. Krevendakic. .330 here in overtime. No need to panic. Gardner going baseline. Trying to take on Cornelius. Good defense by Cornelius. Dish under the bucket. And again, the mismatch. Gardner, when she's got it, Cornelius. Well, the help side defense came over the double team. Chukurova only down by 3. 3 minutes left. Again, no need to panic. Krevendakic here. Now there's 5 on the shot clock. Gray's got to get something going. Gray, step back, takes it, fires it. Chelsea Gray. Well, you asked me the question, who is better, LeBron or Michael Jordan? My answer is Chelsea Gray. She is putting on a clinic here tonight. I mean, the composure, the pressure to make a field goal like that in front of this crowd. Again, the mismatch. Gardner, she cannot be defended against Cornelius. Cornelius needs some help. Girona have identified their bread and butter. Their bread and butter is Rebecca Gardner. And foul is going to be called, so it's going to be 2 free throws. The foul is against Flores. Let's have a look at the replay. Well, Cornelius has missed 1 free throw tonight. They've now missed 3 of the last 4. After only missing 1 free throw tonight, Chukurova got to deal with the pressure. Steps up, just gets it to rattle in. 2:19 here in the first overtime. It was Brittany Sykes who had a chance for Girona to win the game in regulation. Gets him to drop. That's tough because when you've missed 3 free throws after only missing 1 so far, or 2 after missing 1 all game, that's really tough on Cornelius, showing the professionalism. Sykes now, heavily defended. A traveling violation, a good defense by Chukurova, and now they have the chance to retake the lead. Well, number 35 is Rebecca Gardner. So Ferhat Turan's asked me what I think of Rebecca Gardner. At the moment, she's the bread and butter here for Girona. I mean, you've got to get the ball to her because she's got a mismatch on defense when she's been guarded by Cornelius. You know, she's probably been along with Brittany Sykes, the 2 best players in this game. Great now, double team comes. Finding Krevin Dakic. 5, turns around, fadeaway, doesn't get it. Offensive rebound, the putback. That's a huge play. Elizabeth Williams getting the second chance points and giving Chukurova a 1-point lead. With over a minute and a half to go. Javier, no me llamo Paul. ¿Quién es Paul? Well, there's a step out. The 3 is up. 3 is way off the mark. No good. Offensive rebound. A little bit too strong on that one. The putback. Elif Naz Ozdemir. These players are phenomenal. Chelsea Gray. The likes of Elizabeth Williams. You know, we haven't seen the best so far of Dewana Bonner here in the second half. I mean, she played really well in the first half. Great. Mid-range. Doesn't get it. Trying to battle for the rebounds. Now we're under a minute. Well, kicks out. Was wide open. Didn't go for the 3-pointer. Girona now patiently trying to get a good look. And a tentacle. Oh, my goodness. Well, that is just... El entrenador, ¿qué estás haciendo? ¿Por qué? So now it's going to be 1 free throw. And a chance. Javier, todo bien, es un chiste, estoy jugando. No te preocupas nada. Pero ahora, big free throw coming from Rebecca Gardner. She now has 24 points this evening. 10 for 11 from the free throw line. 7 for 11 from inside the rainbow. She hasn't made a 3-pointer hit tonight. Ferhat Turan will be the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. But now, Girona with a chance to take the lead. Tie ball game. 73 apiece. Chukurova, if they get a stop here, they get a chance to win the game. 2 seconds left. 1 second left. Sykes pulls up. Doesn't get it. 24-second violation. Alvaro, muchas gracias, amigo. 23 seconds. We got a timeout. Basel fans, who do you think will win this game? Are we going to a second overtime, or will Chukurova win this one with the final shot? 23 seconds, no shot clock left. Well, yo quiero saber dónde están los fanáticos de baloncesto Girona, but where are the Turkish Türk basketbol severler arkadaşım? Türk basketbol seviyorum.
Simple thing. I want 3 guards here, no turnovers. We use the time in offense. Okay? We can start with 5, 6, 4 seconds, okay? To fight the rebound. No offense fouls. Smart. And we play 1 now. Very simple 1 now. Okay? But good screen. Working well. Hey, take care of this pass.
Wait for a half a second. Let me come up with this.
Chelsea, with your ball in your hands, you can get the ball a little bit. Hey, you can get the ball. David, you coming? Okay, we can see David.
Well, this is where the legends make their names. You got to ask the question right now. If you are Chukurova, who do you put the ball in the hands of? You've got so many scoring options. Laura Cornelius, Dewana Bonner, Chelsea Gray, in my mind, would probably be favored. She is the top scorer so far here for the visitors. 16 points. But will the game will be won? Sorry, excuse me. Will it be won here on this possession by Cukurova? Now, if you're Girona, you don't want to foul. Cukurova, you want to dribble this down for the last shot. You don't want to give them another chance to tie it up. Cornelius, heavily defended. Trying to find Chelsea Gray. 6 seconds left. There's the foul. Gray will go to the free throw line. Well, that's a tough one because, Brittany Sykes, I think it's because she hooks the arm with the left arm there on the ball screen. Gray makes the first. Now, the thing is, if you're Girona, there's plenty of time to get the ball up the court and get another shot. It's not over. If she makes this, it makes a 2-point ball game. If she misses it, you want to get the rebound and go quickly. Makes them both. But we're going to have a timeout. We didn't expect that happening. Now remember, for all the upcoming FIBA World Cup qualifying matchups, and for, well, let's listen to these coaches first.
Laya, Britt, okay? Maria, okay, and Tolo. Vale, we fake the finisher, okay? Beck, go away like this, okay? On the same time, Tolo, you, Britt, play a backstream for Tolo, but we don't pass to Tolo. We pass the ball to Britt here, okay? Bien. So Laya, take the pass over, okay? Because they will deny that pass and pass to Britt here. Bien. Laya, pass and cut, okay? At the moment that Britt has the ball, Laya, pass and cut, Maria, boom, okay? Laya, pass and cut away, back, or that, or backdoor of Maria. Okay, Britt, Maria.
Let's go.
So now the ball's in the hands of Girona. We know as a team tonight, they've only made 2 for 10, 20% from the perimeter. Now you got to imagine the ball is definitely going in the hands of either Rebecca Gardner or Brittany Sykes. So the question we talked about, whether they weren't playing on the court at the same time, well, that's happening now. So Flores Araujo also in the game. Now you want to crash the boards, come up with a loose ball, something. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it's all about. 5.8 seconds left. Girona down by 2. A chance to win the game. Maybe tie it up. Sykes now has it. Got to get something going. Finds Gardner. Gardner attacks. Floater. And that is it. Akshamlar. Gutchalar. Heidi. Cukurova. Harika. They come out with the victory. Well, it was a bit of a impatient move there. You thought Brittany Sykes was probably going to attack the basket. Left it a little bit too late, but nonetheless, a great game of basketball we had here in the end. But congratulations to the team from Turkey. Cukurova